So Harry Truman becomes president in 1945, looks at Japan and goes, "Hey, stop drawing that crap." And when they don't, he drops this thing called the atomic bomb on them, and he wins World War II. Good job, Harry. He then spends 7 and a bit more years as president, where he earns $100,000 a year in 1940s money, retires, goes home, and then says, "I have no money." Oh. And then he writes books with a contract for $670,000 and untold sales profit, and then he says, "The tax rate is too high, I have no money." And then he gets paid $25,000 to go on CBS, and on CBS he says, "I have no money, and I only make $100 a month because I was a soldier in World War One." Congress looked at this big, hulking papa and then said, "We gotta examine this guy." So they examined him and his situation. They looked at all the evidence regarding his finances. Evidence 4. He said he was poor 3 times. Evidence 4. And he wrote us all these letters saying he was poor. Evidence against. YouTube cricket sound.mp4. "Give this guy a pension," said the judge. Now, Harry Truman loved pirates, and he made his own pirate rule. "Rule 9 of the pirate code. Lie about ye wealth." And he did that so effectively that everyone thought he was poor. The Congress thought he was poor, the media thought he was poor, even the only other living president was like, "Damn, Hitler, this guy is poor. I'm rich as hell, but I'll take the pension too, because if I don't, it'll draw attention to the fact that this guy is poor because he's the only one who's on the pension." "That would be very cruel," said Hitler. So Harry lives out his days in this smaller house, and when he dies, they look at his house and they go, "Wow, this sucks, he must have been so poor." And today people rank the presidents by wealth and go, "Yep, Harry Truman, ha ha ha, he was so poor, he had nothing, he was a man of the people, ha ha ha, he's just like me." But even though all the news media, all the historians, all the YouTubers, all the Redditors, all the Twitterers, all like, yeah, guy was the poorest president ever, they're all wrong! Only I know the truth because only I didn't fall for the propaganda from 1953. I took a propaganda at the financial documents and I discovered the truth. Well, not me, but this guy, Paul Campos, who also has a mysterious unknown middle name, just like Harry Truman. Maybe they're related. And he went to the Truman Library and he digitized all the documents and he read them all and he made an essay and he did all the work for me and he found out some flabbergasting things. Truman had bonds. Truman had stocks. Truman was a part owner of the Los Angeles Rams. Truman embezzled public money, and in 1959 Truman had $1 million. What? Nah. What? $1 million, or like $10 million dollars today. What? Okay. So he was a millionaire and he lied about it, whatever, I can respect the grind. He got his money up, not his funny up, even though he did crack a few jokes from time to time, but he covered it up, you know, real G's move in silence like lasagna, yeah, okay, big deal, he lied about his wealth. You may be asking, why is this guy woken up and decided to hate on 33rd President Harry S. Truman? Bomb dropping, World War II winning, NATO building, Marshall planning, commie hating, well done, steak loving, segregation ending Harry Truman? Because it's the principle! The presidential pension applies to all presidents, rich or poor, and even pays for their staff and their office. I calculated that 109 taxpayers worth of tax per year pay towards the benefits going towards these modern presidents with excessive amounts of money. But what? That's just for Bill Clinton? That's not counting President Bush, President Obama, President Trump, President Biden, or President Globzucko? So because this guy hid his wealth in the other room when the inspectors came over, now we have this massive tax drain propping up literal billionaires, and despite the uncensored documents you can read on the internet for free, people are still like, yeah, but come on, he was poor. Okay, that's the video. Bye now. Watch the serious video on the same topic. Thanks.